Hey everybody, welcome to Galaga During Wicked Hangouts. That's from Josh Slade on YouTube. Really like that one because I enjoy me some Galaga. Support this show, join the 420 Club at patreon.com/gettingdoug. Doug plugs. This week, tomorrow night, I will be at the Secret Group in Houston, Texas doing stand-up, and then the next night, also at the Secret Group in Houston, a Doug Loves Movies taping. Hope you guys can come out to those shows. It'll be a lot of fun. And then I was supposed to be at the Miami Improv this Saturday in Miami, Florida, doing a Doug Loves Movies taping at 420. Apologies to anyone who's already bought tickets or is considering going. I have to postpone that date, and we'll get back to you with a new date soon, or you could find it soon at douglovesmovies.com. Enjoy the show. Blast off! It's already so much fun in here. Because we got two fun guests today. Old being a newbie, as I like to say. Kelly McInerney and Andy Juett, everybody!
Yay for Kelly. Yay for Kelly.
Some of you are really good clappers, because there's only two people here.
I'm not a good one.
Yeah, well, you don't have to, because you were the one being clapped for. And thank you for coming back.
Oh, thanks for having me back.
I invited you back partially because you're pals with this fella.
Yeah,
we're buds. We have a lot of fun together.
And it's always nice to, team people up that are going to enjoy each other's company.
Let's let's make it natural. Let's not force the issue.
Yeah,
let's have people that enjoy it.
But that's fun too. We also enjoy the episodes where we bring in two people who never met before and they either hit it off or they don't. And it's fun to watch that happen or not happen. Mm-hmm. And the whole experiment is just really.
I get the show.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I just thought after, doing it for 7 years, it's about time I explain what it is.
Yeah.
There are still people
how it works.
Diving in now, and this could be their first show, right?
This could be. Mm-hmm. If you guys get your fan bases out.
Die-hard Andy fans.
We got a tweet. We got to hit it. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Look
oh,
at
my
that.
glasses are causing a problem.
Well, yeah, we're on live television, and you're covering up your own microphone.
You're right, Doug. That's a great point.
So tell us more about your background. You're in production.
I'm a producer and a comic sometimes, and an actor, and we got a production company called SEXPOT Comedy in Denver. And,
what's your best acting part so far?
Like biggest credit or something?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel good about.
I just shot a pilot that I'm in also that I produced called Offline.
Yeah.
And Michael Madsen's in it. 3 of the 5 Super Troopers are in it.
Wow.
And the lead actress
Rough crew.
Yeah, and I was like intimidated by that, but it all turned out great. And sorry, I guess I just went right into plug mode.
You were going to say the lead actress?
Her name is Mathilde Olivier. She's a French actress who's awesome.
Ooh.
She was one of the leads in Overlord, that J.J. Abrams movie.
I
She was the French villager.
Did you see it?
You would love
I saw it.
She's great.
I didn't
You didn't like
it?
No, that's
but
cool.
I'm sure she's great.
Hey, this is how it works.
I thought it was going to be funnier than what it was. That's
Sure.
Right, but that's...
World War II zombie movie?
It sounded like you were going to say...
A World War II zombie movie sounds hilarious.
I mean, it does sound pretty exciting, and there are a lot of people that do like it a lot, but...
They're nerds.
know.
I mean, good people that...
Yeah,
like
but you could go, instead of I didn't like it, sounds like you hated it.
Right,
Try I didn't love it.
Okay, I didn't love it.
I wasn't over the moon about it.
I wasn't a fan. Is that negative?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I really sometimes I just feel bad when I'm trashing a movie because so many people worked hard on it, and especially the director, those top people, to just work that hard on something for like a year and then have somebody like me just go, that's a piece of fuck.
But also they could have, how come nobody's told them earlier?
told them.
Well, because
like
that's
when
the
they're making
trouble.
something.
Is it's a whole hive
It's
trying
not-
to make one thing that's cohesive.
And it's not always the miracle
You
is
know.
making anything that's good ever. with
Yeah,
that
you
and
never
that.
know when you're going to be
Yeah.
shooting a scene and can't hear one of the actors because he's got his sunglasses on. His
Yeah.
microphone.
Listen, I made
know-
a lot of YouTube sketches, and people tell me. No.
I wore those sunglasses. I had those sunglasses because notably, like, you're one of the only people. Like, sunglasses inside is not always the coolest thing, but you're notably one of the only people that can pull it off. You, like Damon Wayans.
I love this list.
Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan, sure.
I think none of us are pulling it off. I think it's a terrible. I think it's like what's his
Generally.
name, Robin Thicke, when he goes like on The View and he's sitting there with the ladies with sunglasses
Well,
on.
he's
It's like,
just a
what are you
known
doing, looking at
asshole.
their tits the whole time?
You know who's
Sure is.
yeah, like Bono even. Like
No, it's because he's hot.
Bono's
People
not
with red
even pulling
eyes.
it off.
You know, Nicholson, all those guys that they do drugs, you know, or weed or whatever they're doing,
Yeah.
and then they'd, you know, not want to have red eyes. Plus, also the bright lights in your face kind of
Right,
suck.
right.
Like, you know, Nicholson would always sit in the front row of the Oscars with his sunglasses on. I was just like, man, that is the perfect view of that show, to be that close but
Yes.
not have those lights in your face.
And not have to deal with anyone really knowing what expression you're making besides resting.
well, right.
Jack Nicholson.
Resting, yeah,
Is
smirk
he okay?
face.
Right.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
that's a
hasn't-
great question.
He used to do like the best picture at the Oscars, and he hasn't in years.
Oh, wow.
I'm worried about him, is
well,
what I'm
you
trying.
know, I mean,
Is he okay?
Sometimes.
If anyone could let us know if he's okay,
Yeah,
go ahead
please.
and comment.
Some people, you know, still give out the Oscar when they shouldn't, like Faye Dunaway.
I heard she's a known asshole too, though.
What? Why are you saying these things?
Kelly's telling
This
it like
show-
it is. She's a Hollywood truther.
Well, I'm
I'm
going to
just-
tell you the truth right now. We have been so busy talking
We
that
haven't
we
smoked.
missed the 20 minutes after the hour window.
oh my God. Well, we'll have to make up for it.
It's 4:22 somewhere, and I haven't even mentioned what the strains are. We've got a lemon haze.
What's the eyeball
This
guy?
is the sativa.
Oh, this is a.
We load them up with sativas just in case we have people that don't want to mess with indica.
Yeah,
That's rad.
I'm into that.
But the indica is called strawberry jam, which sounds awfully cute for an indica. Usually they have more intense names.
This is a Jade West pipe. Jade West is from Colorado. I know her. She's great. This is
Really?
a lovely, lovely piece. Good
I
job,
just took
everybody.
this because it's an eyeball.
So that must be great for you splitting your time between LA and Denver.
It's
Like,
awesome.
there's perfect places to fly back and forth between because neither place is going to give a shit, you know, what,
Right.
what you bring.
No, that's
Plus,
great.
you also don't have to worry too much about having some when you get there anyway.
Right.
Because it's all going to be there waiting for you.
There's not the anxiety of going somewhere like Iowa or something at all. No. It's always, no disrespect to Iowa.
Well, I'll tell you also, my anxiety is lessens all the time because, you know, since the TSA and LAX TSA in particular are not concerned about marijuana, I
don't care though.
I gotta
take
just. What do you mean?
I took my weed to Egypt.
Well, see, that's really a baller move right there. for
Because
sure.
look at me. Come on. I can.
What do you mean? It's still weed. They're not looking at you when they're looking at your bag.
for bombs and stuff.
I
And
mean,
then,
was it inside you or something?
No, I didn't bring flour. I brought edibles and I brought vape pens.
Oh,
and
well, now see, you can't brag about that because they don't know what that is.
Yeah, they saw this.
I mean, they have an
It
idea.
could just
Obviously,
be
they're
gummies
not
and cookies in a
dummies.
bag, sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
They just
saw
can't
the
be sure.
pen, but they said, "Was that an e-cigarette?" And I said, "Yes."
Yes.
And then that's it.
Perfectly executed. But
And I brought Egyptian hash back with
yeah.
me.
Okay.
It's great.
I've
being-
taken-
Right. They still, you know, they
Being
could
me.
still knock on your door any day now after watching the show.
It's already gone, baby.
You're right. We're on the list.
Oh, who
I've
cares?
definitely do it all over the United States, but I've done it in Europe, where whatever their equivalent of TSA in London was just like kind of laughed and saw it and didn't care. It was like just flour in a bag.
I think you lucked out on that one.
I think I did too.
Yeah, because I think some of the people there are more intense, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. I feel strangely safer flying around like Canada or Europe or something because
They care more?
the TSA seems to be like actually watching everybody and sizing them up and not and more like and you know not profiling
Engaged.
as much as just looking at people that are twitchy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
people
what's
that
their
just seem
deal?
like they're why is that guy so sweaty? You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And they don't do that. TSA here is just telling each other knock jokes.
We're one like decade.
No offense, I do the same thing.
for sure. Well, who's that guy?
Make that job fun.
Make it fun. You give them. We're probably like 10 years from like like one lens that you put over your eye, and then they're like scanning your body for the heat and the sweat and the nervousness, right? To just dial in on you.
I don't know if they're even trying to develop that technology.
No?
No, they're like, we got
Not
the
for
body
that purpose.
I think
scanners.
they're like, as long
purposes.
as we find out if they have metal on them or not,
I
we
guess
should be
that's
fine.
true. I hope
mean,
you're
you
right,
ever seen
Doug.
In the Line of Fire? Then that movie, he's got like a plastic gun that he uses.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
So you could smuggle plastic guns on the airplane, is what you're trying to
Why
say?
do you keep saying these things on a recorded program?
Yeah, that's. Oh, I did
You're gonna get
accidentally
in so much trouble.
on the plane. I did accidentally pop a Topo Chico that didn't have a twist off. Like my seatmate, I handed him a fizz.
Oh, that's like a seltzer water, right?
Yeah. Sorry, it's a La Croix, but like
I
in
was
a
like, what
Mexican
is
Coke
that?
bottle.
Way more fun name.
Yeah.
Totally.
Topo Chico.
But this dude did a lighter trick and shot it off, and it sounded like a gun on the plane, and people and
That's fun.
it wasn't cool. But he like grabbed it. He's like, I got it for you, and I'm like, cool man from Long Beach, and then he just went bang, and everyone was like, what was that? Anyway,
would've
Did they
liked
have to make an
hell of a
announcement?
movie.
Did they have to make an announcement saying like, hey,
No, it was
That-
cool.
don't worry about
people
that
looked
noise you
around,
just
and I
heard.
just like held it up what it was, so everyone was cool. But at first, it was like too loud.
You guys ever do that with brown paper
It
bags?
was too loud.
I did that in high school.
Oh, yeah,
with
the big-
on
brown.
a plane?
No, in high school.
That's a great gag.
Which I
One of
mean,
the
my
best.
high school, it was.
I mean, now
Guns
these
could.
days, yeah, it'd be really freak people out if you did that. So
I love scaring people.
don't give people that idea.
No, the blow up bag and walk by and smash it and then walk away.
Yeah.
That's a solid move.
It's my favorite.
I don't like those sort of things.
It's hurtful.
Because people do that to me
Effective.
without even meaning to, like they'll come up to me and start talking in my ear when I don't even know they walked up to me.
That's because you're so stoned all the time.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. I get stoned to go to horror movies and jump at every single goddamn thing that happens.
That's the best though.
I sit at horror movies like this.
I get so
Not scared.
But you
never
like
jump.
them or you don't like them?
I just find them to be tedious. They really got to be special
They
for
gotta
me
be
to
good.
like them. And even
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ones that people are saying are special, I watch them and go, that's not special.
Oh, I like the jump scares, even if they're bad. Like Pet Sematary sucked, the new one, but that car got me that truck got me a few times, and that's fun when you're super high. You're just like, ugh! And then I just laugh about it because I'm like, you got me, you won.
So do 20 or 30 more years of that and get back to me.
Okay.
It just gets to me. It's
See if
just
it
too
becomes-
repetitive.
Right.
Okay.
But it is. That's the thing. Is it's fun for
A little bit.
It's fun on date night. It's
Right.
fun. It's fun when your
There's a
date is
person-
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're anticipating like whatever the hook horror movie is that it's actually good, like Ma or Us or whatever the deal is, or like.
I think that's why all of the horror movies, they can count on a pretty decent opening weekend. It might drop off pretty fast because of word of mouth, but they can just count on teenagers just going to the latest horror movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because it's always cool to sneak into R-rated movies.
It's about scheduling, right? If there's nothing else there and there's a cool R-rated or a horror movie that.
Well, that's
Well-
horror movies thrive in those weekends where people just don't
Valentine's
go
Day.
like Labor Day weekend,
Yeah, right.
January weekends.
I'm jacked for the new It though. That's one horror movie I could get behind.
I'm down for anything that's got Bill Hader in it.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bill Hader till the day I die.
When are they gonna have a lady It?
That just sounds like you're against making new laws. You're a Bill Hader.
Whatever Bill says goes. He probably would make a good leader.
Could you guys take turns reading names off of this card?
Totally.
It's
Jordan
just a test to see
Isaacs.
how high you are.
Oh, this is Jonathan Clark.
Joshua Mick?
Let's just hold it together and not do
Okay.
that. Monica Cedillo or Cedillo.
Alexander Stanich.
Jillian Jones.
Kevin McFly.
Ryan W.
David Garner.
Pop star.
David Garner.
And Matt J. Thank
Any-
you for joining the Patreon.
Yeah, you guys really sold that. Great
Relation
job.
to Jennifer Garner?
I don't know. These people are strangers to me, but they're helpful strangers.
They did
They
something
get it.
cool.
They
They're
want-
helping us keep this show going.
Oh, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody. Jillian Jones, killer name. Ryan W. Great stuff.
I'm so happy I'm a smoke from a duck.
Oh, I didn't even see that
Ooh.
one there.
Yep.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It's a fun one. It's our new one from Peacemaker.
That's really
And
cool.
it's a real rubber ducky. You could take it in the tub with you.
Does it float?
Great.
It looks like you're making out with it though when you hit it. Yeah, it floats. I mean, it floats weird because you also have water in it if you like your pipes with water in them.
Yeah. Dang.
Look at that guy.
I went to a bar this weekend and I got a rubber ducky in my drink. It was cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it fun
That's
enough
cute.
to jam in your purse on the way out, or do you give it back?
No, I jammed it in my purse, but I lost one. I had 2 of them.
Yeah, but you could that could be your place, and you could pocket like 30 of them over time, and
Yeah.
just have the coolest bubble baths all the time.
It was. That's cool. They made the circle ones. I can't even do that.
That's like a perfect size. Does it float?
How does it do that?
actually work? Do we know?
We asked that. It does float.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that.
I mean, I don't want to admit to have actually had this in a bathtub with me, but
Sure.
Did you?
it was a really big tub.
I get the nice charity calendar. Just you and the duck.
Wait, can I
every
try it
day.
Yes,
out of
please.
that?
Yeah. So yeah, you just have to make out
So
with it.
you-
Oh, well, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's
That's
okay.
the tricky part. Is
It's
it's got the
wet.
hole in its butt that the water drips out of.
It pissed
wow.
on me.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
Yes, it's. I think we called it Ducky Barrett, after my friend
Ducky
Dickie
Barrett?
Oh,
Barrett.
is this the carp?
Yeah.
Or is it
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Oh my God. That's so fun.
I open mouth kissed the duck.
That's part of the experience.
Worth it.
Bill to mouth.
But yeah, there'd be lots of fun names you could give it. I think we were talking about
You could
people
even
suggesting names.
Duck Benson.
Yeah.
Duck Benson.
That works.
That's the best one. I mean, honestly. You could like dress it up as people named Duck, like Donald Duck Dunn from Blues Brothers. Just get him a little poofy afro and a beard.
Oh
Nobody
yeah,
knows.
dress him up.
Yeah.
Really care about him, you know?
Take some time.
I'm trying to think of other duck names, and I guess I am stoned. I don't know any Dougs.
Lame Duck,
Lame
Daffy,
Duck.
Donald, Daisy. Because we haven't really established a sex of
Darkwing.
this duck.
Benedict Quackerbatch?
Oh,
The trouble is also it just keeps going until you. I guess I could pull this out and it'd stop.
Oh. If that's the duck and you're pulling through it, that should be its cloaca, because that's where the eggs come out. But
Wow, are you just making it up, or you know?
no, well, it's called a cloaca, but
Oh, I see.
it should be floaca,
You're
because you're getting in that duck
yeah,
stuff.
You're having fun with it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We will be back with more after these messages. Hey everybody, have you heard about our new show, Doing Doug with Dabs? It's me, Alicia, and Taylor hanging out and doing dabs after tapings of some of the regular shows. Sometimes we'll invite a guest, sometimes it'll just be us. The show drops a couple times a month and is exclusive to members of our 420 Club on Patreon. Want to unwind with us after getting Doug with High? Head over to patreon.com/gettingdoug and sign up today. It supports this show, and in return, we'll send you a signed blue card, read your name during one of the shows, and you'll get early access to our pre-taped episodes. Pretty great! Check out patreon.com/gettingdoug to join today. Hey, we're back. What's going on?
Hey.
I don't know. Glasses on, glasses off. I can't decide.
We're back.
Okay, let's go on.
switching it
Glasses on. Where are yours, Kelly?
In my purse.
Oh, perfect. I'm here with Kelly
I have these
McInerney.
glasses. All right.
These are perfect. Kelly McInerney and
Do it
Andy.
the whole show.
The whole show. I
Right, you
can't
both
smoke.
just step on me trying to say your
sorry,
names.
Doug.
Sorry.
You're absolutely right.
I'm fine having just two unknown people sitting here. Andy Juett is also here,
Hi, Doug.
and he's got cool sunglasses. What do they say on the side?
They're Keef Cola. They're promo glasses from Keef Cola, which is a weed soda company in Denver.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Keef Cola.
K-E-E-F. It's
Yeah, I
not a
thought you were
paid
saying
advertisement.
some guy named
These are
Keith.
my
That's what I
sunglasses
thought
that I have.
too.
It's a common mistake.
Very good.
So normally this is the part of the show where we do the pot topics.
Hot topic.
I like that they still had that ready to go. But Alicia, our news lady, is her cat is not doing very well
Oh, that's a
no.
bummer.
currently. Hopefully she'll get better, but there she is. She's just home taking care of her cat.
That's sweet.
What's her name? The
Only
cat?
6 years old and she's really sick, so it's kind of a pretty sad story. Sami is the name of the cat.
Sami? Cutie.
Yeah.
Nice.
So get better, and we'll see
pulling for
you.
you.
We'll see you in 2 weeks because we're
Pray
gonna
for
do
Sami.
a pre-tape today too. She's gonna miss that, and she's gonna miss the Patreon show. So our ratings are gonna tumble, but
Yeah, because
Yeah, she's more of an attraction
take care of the cat.
she rules.
She rules.
What's the egg?
Do you guys? Oh, that's the poke bowl. You know that.
Oh, okay. It's just an egg.
Did they
shape.
send you one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed it up. We got an egg one
That's a cool
around
one.
Easter time.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
I've got a red Easter egg at home in my kitchen.
Pretty cool.
And then here's another bigger one.
I've
if
got
we really
that
get
guy.
crazy today.
Yeah.
We got that standing
Sweet.
by. Andy, real quick,
Yes.
tell us your high history. Like, when and why and how did you start
Sure.
with the marijuana?
Well, growing up, like in high school, I didn't even smoke at all because I grew up in a very strict kind of environment. And if you I went to an all-boys Catholic high school. If you smoked weed, you get kicked out, and I didn't want that.
Wait, didn't you want to get out of that school though?
I did, so I held
Just not
off.
that way.
Not that way. No, then I got shot out of a cannon
what?
to Boston College, and.
Oh, not literally.
At Boston College, this kid that is my friend introduced me to it. I smoked like a handful of times. I was pretty paranoid the whole time. And then I didn't smoke for like another year. And then me and my neighbors used to get high. And I've smoked almost every day since.
Wow.
Fucking neighbors are the best.
Yeah.
You
Those
know?
guys.
Yeah.
We just have neighbors that just have weed that like, hey, you want to do this?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
like, oh,
easy
you're
trip.
right.
Yeah.
You just walk there, knock on the door.
It's real pleasant.
Yeah. Hey, neighbor.
You want to do a communal?
I mean, I don't want people doing that to me. I don't want people knocking on my door.
Where do you live?
Oh, you know, I'm over at.
Where's the tough shed that you have that you go out in to be alone and just smoke? That's what you. Sorry.
What?
My kitchen.
Your kitchen.
My kitchen. Yeah, I just stand in the kitchen and blow it out the window.
Oh, I just sit on my couch.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think part of it is because I'm on the road all the time and I'm like always practicing keeping people from knowing I'm smoking weed in the room by going out on the balcony or blowing it out the window or, all the various silly tricks there are.
You ever smoke in a shower, like in the bathroom?
Well, that's what I was going to say is the tub was so big at this one hotel, big jacuzzi tub, that I took the duck in, shut the bathroom door and then put a towel down in the little crack of the bathroom door.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
And so the living room didn't smell, and then therefore the hotel hallway didn't smell either.
Smart. So that's how you do it?
Well, that's
In
how I did in that
hotels.
particular instance, because like when a hotel bathroom is huge, it's like and there's no draperies or there's nothing for the smell to stick to.
Yeah.
Because the thing, if you're, they could charge you the $200, $300, whatever it is, the recovery fee, if they come in and the room smells like weed after you leave.
Right.
They're not as much concerned about, you smoking weed while you're there. Just you don't want to leave. They don't want you leaving that smell behind. Mm-hmm. Or making other people in the hotel smell it. That's why I do the crack in the door thing. Because people walking down the hallway, I don't want them to have to smell
Have you ever
it.
rock starred a hotel room? Completely fucked it up?
I don't think
Like with
so.
just weed,
I mean, there was that
almost-
time I
almost.
had diarrhea. But
Oh, yeah. I've
no,
shat in
I
a
don't
few
know.
beds
I
for
just
sure.
feel so bad. I just imagine the life of those folks that clean up hotel rooms
Yeah.
and just the fucking
How many
flavor,
bodies they
gnarliest-
see?
Whatever. Yeah.
Do you
You know
think
what I
they
mean?
see a lot of
Don't
dead
contribute to
bodies?
that.
No, I just think they see a lot of fluids.
I think the
A lot
whole,
of various fluids.
you just have to
Some solids.
Yeah.
feel out
Lot of jizz.
the hotel in terms of what's appropriate for that hotel. Because if you're somewhere at a Quality Inn in Missouri, you can pretty much get high in the room, with the
Yeah.
window open, whatever. If you that's
Right, that's what the word quality stands for.
that's part of the value.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to do it. And
You know,
there's
like
no
a hotel like the
consequences.
W. That W stands for what are you doing in our hotel?
Why
Oh,
are
it
you
doesn't
not?
stand for
Why
weed?
are you doing that? Yeah.
Why are you not getting
Yeah.
more hot?
But I like playing these mental games that you're playing where you can justify it. But I've been busted in places where you never imagine you get busted.
Sure.
And not busted in places where it's like, holy fuck.
You're right.
There's no
I didn't-
way
Yeah.
we're not going to get caught.
Cast that wrong. That was mean. Also, like I wasn't being shitting on Missouri or Quality Inn, but
Trying to
like
work-
Every
dude.
time I've
You're
gotten
right.
caught,
You're right.
every time I've gotten caught in a hotel, not every time, but most of the times, there was a window and I was blowing it out that window. But that's how strong the smell can
But
be.
also, people could
true.
tattletale on you. That's why the open window gets in another hotel room,
Maybe.
and they're like, "This
That's
bitch
why-
is
Maybe.
smoking."
being in Denver
Maybe.
rules for that relative to getting into the hallway and in every apartment complex, people are smoking pot, so no one cares.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I feel like at where I live, no one would care, but at the same time, I just don't bring on the.
Yeah, I gotta smoke it with
Yeah.
my
I just don't
windows
draw
closed.
attention to it.
Right, sure. Go outside, figure it out.
I can't smoke outside. I gotta
Or
smoke
vape
with
like
my
hell.
windows closed in my apartment because I've got the tattletale neighbors.
They'll get on you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not allowed to smoke there? It's
I
your
don't know.
apartment.
But I guess it traveled. One time I got yelled at. My landlady came up and was like, "Hey, can you close the door because it's going up?"
Oh, is it? Well,
Is she in
yeah.
close
had to-
proximity?
Somebody doesn't like it.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
don't like it for various reasons. But
So I did and it's fine to me smoking inside.
yeah, you don't mind it.
Yeah.
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 It would, hotbox or annoy maybe anyone who's not into smoking that is hanging out with you.
But
Right.
I mean, don't
Have at it.
You
be
live
in my
alone?
house.
No
Don't-
roommate?
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Go out on the porch.
I'm not that cool enough for a porch.
But that's the problem is she's talking about it just wafting into another
Sure.
apartment and then somebody being like,
Yeah.
It's too
I'm
close.
smelling an illegal thing. I shouldn't have made it a woman. That was unfair of me to assume it was a lady that got mad about it.
But it could have just been a high-pitched guy.
Right?
It could've been- or someone doing an
Do I
effective
smell
voice.
weed? It's making my voice go up. Let's, speaking of my voice going up, marijuana knows something?
Yes.
I've got a question that we're all going to try to figure out. I don't know the answer. They're fucked up.
That's true.
In what year was the first written use of OMG? So what year?
What
we have a
year?
shot at this. We know
Yeah.
it's not the 1800s. We can narrow
Sure.
that. We can take that
This
off the
is-
table.
Just, oh my God, right? It's not like a weed-based strand. I don't know.
No, it's just OMG. It's
then-
not the phrase "Oh my God," which probably was in as far back as Little Women or something.
The first
I'm talking
record of
about
OMG, like,
OMG,
as a-
abbreviating it.
But abbreviating, oh my God, not like a
Yeah,
strand
doesn't
of
mean
weed or
something
something.
Not
else,
like
no.
like from the original Bible.
No, I thought it was like weed related. Because of the marijuana, no.
See,
Yes.
that's another thing I should say in the setup. Let's back up and do it again. Hey, you guys, marijuana knows something?
Yeah.
Yes, Doug.
All right, I have a question here. I do not know the answer. We're going to all try to figure it out together. The questions are fucked up, and they're not necessarily marijuana related.
I don't have any
In what
questions.
year? In what year was the first written use of OMG? Well, usually, they ask for a
Written
number
use.
where you have no idea. This narrows it down. It has to be
Yeah, it's
since.
a year.
It's got to be 80 something, right? It's also got to be a little surprising. Like maybe somebody wrote it down in the 70s.
Yeah,
or
like maybe
something.
Garfield did it.
I'm
Maybe-
thinking it's like a 70s trick.
Oh, that's a good point. Garfield.
Or like
Trick.
Kathy or Blondie or something.
Because maybe they
Like a
could track it to
cartoon.
an exact character who did it first.
Oh right.
Yeah, probably not Ziggy.
Probably.
Probably
Ziggy's
not Dilbert.
No. Probably not. Maybe it was one of those Mr. Happy or Mr. Green Circle or Mr.
Oh, these were just names though.
You're
and
super
chicks.
on to something because
Right? It could've been.
the way this is worded, first written use, so it's not going to be a character in a TV show or a movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that was in a book or, like you're saying, a comic.
Got it.
That's my
Kelly, do you want to
theory.
guess first?
Not really. I wanted to see.
It's closest without going over, so you could,
Okay.
you know, if somebody says 1900, you could say 1901.
Sure, sure.
Okay, I'll say 1969.
Okay.
It could have been. Who knows?
See if
been.
it's gonna be a real
And then it
trick.
took a long time to catch on, though. That's the interesting part.
Took 100
Is
years.
that it was out there and nobody took the bait.
But somebody did recently, and now all of society loves it. And
Remember how long like years and years, we said automated teller machines?
But also, like,
Mobile
comics.
phone.
Never said that, right? ATMs were ATMs immediately.
immediately,
Comics are big.
there was no gap at all.
Comics are big in like the 60s and stuff, right? I'm taking what.
I think it's earlier. It's 1920 something. It's 1927. It's like Superman or like
I don't
something
think.
like that.
Oh.
Man.
Maybe I'm over still, which sucks. Maybe since Kelly did
should be
69, I should have
90.
been like 1800 because she'd be over.
But that's the thing, though, is the answer often is shocking like that.
Yeah.
But it's
So-
not that. It's like 2011. It's like Teenage
Yeah, I
Mutant
was
Ninja
gonna
Turtles:
say-
Secret of the Ooze.
I could do a good impression of the snapping turtle in that movie.
I'll be
Dude,
over
do it.
here.
Dude. It is like
And then
that, right?
the shredder's like, baby!
Why were those ones so bad?
I love that movie.
They instantly became really bad. Sorry.
What?
Okay, so OMG, like the turtle movies, they got bad, and they had
second-
foam suits all
Never
the time.
apologize for stopping to do impressions of things in movies.
The second,
That is right. That is exactly what I would like to do while I'm on.
the second movie is the best out of the three.
Okay.
I grew up on those guys. They fucking rule. One
Yeah,
of them came
they're
to
the
my
best.
birthday parties. I don't want
Whoa.
to make a big deal about it, but
Dude, right?
Here we
like,
are.
for
wasn't my
hire,
favorite.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was my dad, but still.
What year are you going with, Kelly?
I'm saying 69, dude.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't remember. Andy?
1935.
Oh, okay. I'll take your 27, mister. Roaring
1927.
20 seems good to me.
Ah, fuck. 1927. God damn it. I
right.
went
It's gonna
over.
be 88.
The answer is 1917 in a letter to Winston Churchill.
Wild. Who wrote that? Do we know?
That's all I've got.
Some fan mail.
That's really all I need. That
Wow.
is really great. It would
That's a
be
great
fun to
question.
figure out
That
the
was fun.
why it came up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Wild.
Since you've been prime minister, I've just been pacing the floor of my estate, saying to myself, "OMG!"
It could easily have been a letter to Lincoln, but we weren't there yet.
But he's not as cool
You
as
know?
Winston Churchill.
No.
I don't know.
I don't
Well,
know.
that was really something, you guys.
Cool.
That's mind blowing.
Yeah. But
I wanna know
I
who
feel
wrote
like
it.
we came at it from the right kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
It's because you.
That's a great question.
But
Good
you
job.
did it because the comic book thing. That's
Yeah.
what got the ball rolling.
It just seems like that pops out of people's thought bubbles every so often, probably, right?
Let's
Smart.
reminisce more about the question we just answered. That none of us got it right, yet we're all very proud
We were like in the
of
ballpark.
Just
Should have guessed
impressed.
late
of our
1800s.
deductive abilities.
Stupid. Just bad
I wonder
strategy.
when WTF was started. Now I want to know all the others. BRB.
Let's find out. Let's get out there. Let's research
Hit
it.
us up with your acronyms in the comments. Tell us what
BYOB.
acronyms
Oh, great.
you
I
want.
can see it already. F you.
Yeah. Go hard on acronyms. Let us know.
Yeah. I just saw 2 words in the next question, and I'm very excited about the question. And once again, thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having us.
having
It's really
us.
fun.
Alicia will be back in 2 weeks, or 2.5 episodes
Pray
from
for
now.
Sami. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Pray
Oh,
for
really?
Sami. Get better, Sami.
I don't know if we want to do that. But do get better, please, Sami. And
Vote for you, Sami.
we'll be right back. All right, we're back.
Yes.
It's always fun when the people watching just get to hear the tail end of some And that was practically the start of it.
They do that in shows, though, right?
You brought up a new topic the second they pointed to me.
Sorry.
So the weed's good?
It's great.
Yeah.
You're enjoying it?
Thanks for being so accommodating. It's wonderful.
How do you feel about, taking it up a notch?
Let's do some dabs.
Where are you at with dabs?
I like dabs. I don't do them as much as I used to.
He brought some.
I brought
Do you
some.
think they hurt your productivity or something?
I just get zapped real hard, and I'm like a horse person who smokes weed all the time.
Yeah.
And I, after a while, just realized I don't enjoy it as much as I used to if I do it frequently.
Right.
But
Well, I've been on a good program where I do it at an occasional party on this show.
right.
And
That's a good program.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't,
program.
I don't do it at home, and most places I travel to, people don't show up with a rig, especially one like this where nobody's pointing a torch at me.
Sure. Exactly.
But I still love that. I still love, anybody, all the crazy, and crazy's not the right word for it, but all the intense delivery systems
Eccentric.
really entertain me. Like, I've done a lot of really long and large bongs, and pipes that stretch across the parking lot and shit like that. Because when somebody's like, here, try this, I'm like, well, yeah, of course.
You gotta try it once, yeah.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's good.
You guys ever try the dab pens?
Yeah.
I have like a dab, it's like a
Like a pack.
portable pen.
Is it as strong as like doing this though?
No, absolutely not. But
Because
I
these are like the
that.
bong rips
Is it
of
the ones where you
dabs.
put the wax inside of the
Yeah,
pin?
it's like Dr. Dabber or something makes it.
That's
It's
who makes
pretty
the switch right here.
That guy knows what he's doing. That's why he's a doctor. He's certified.
Taylor, did you you were here for the prior segment, right?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready to hear why someone says OMG to Winston Churchill?
I am. Yeah, I'm pretty
so
curious.
excited.
Let's
I want to
learn.
know.
Dear Winston Churchill, I am here for a few days longer before rejoining my wise men at Victory House. All right, I already have no idea what he's talking about.
Fast forward.
Yeah. Okay, and it makes perfect sense that the first time it came up, it's immediately explained. It's not like just thinking everybody's gonna get what he's doing. I hear that a new order of knighthood is on the tapis.
What's that?
OMG, and then in parentheses, oh my God, with an exclamation point after just the O and the God, and then he finishes it up with shower it on the Admiralty.
You'd think he'd want to abbreviate that one.
I mean, this doesn't even seem.
Longer.
This isn't even. None of this makes sense to me. I know who
Lord
Winston
Fisher.
Churchill is.
So Lord Fisher is like an
Just
important
Fisher.
guy.
Just Fisher. Yours, Fisher.
Yeah, he did it like Prince. He just laid it out.
That's how cool he is. He's a one-name guy.
He's a share guy.
You could tell he's cool. He's a trendsetter. He made OMG, dude.
This is from.
He did. He literally did.
This is, and again, my history. This is how much I love movies and how little I pay attention to history. I only now realize that this letter was written during during Dunkirk, when
Oh, really?
when Churchill had the great idea to just have like people just bring their private boats to try to get all the troops off the beach, and it kind of worked. It saved a lot of lives.
So this is just a random guy that was like, I'll offer my boat to you?
I think that's what they're talking about.
Dang,
is,
that's-
offering
big.
up a boat.
Weird.
Cool guys are just normal people.
But also taking the time to be this flowery with the language when you should be, getting the boat gassed up.
He wanted to make it count.
Yeah. Spend a little less time writing.
Yeah,
Just right.
but,
OMG.
Anyway,
You want a boat?
Dunkirk and the Darkest Hour, the other Churchill movie that Oldman won the Oscar for, they're both about that same thing. I wish those two movies could be edited together in sequence.
Yeah.
Because then it would give more weight to both situations. Because Dunkirk was kind of cold, and the other one was all
I don't
speeches.
know. I love Dunkirk, though.
See, there you go.
I love it because
Like I said, it's a little cold.
Damn.
It's for people who like jump scares.
I just like that they put you in.
Jump scares and dab pens. That's who it's for.
A lot of jump scares in Dunkirk, to be
Basic.
fair. A lot of things,
Yeah, 'cause
things
they-
blowing off, and Harry, what's
put
his
you in
face?
the
It's
action,
intense.
baby.
It's intense.
It's not
Yeah.
about the history. It's about being like a soldier during that time.
wild
And Harry
editing
Styles
exercise.
is cute in it. That's
Yeah.
not.
I just got a
It's a
cute
dream
text.
boat.
Speaking of things that are cute,
Was it about Sami?
the cat smiled when we were talking about the cat.
Oh, good.
All right, so good news. Who's up for a dab?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Dab
Yeah.
time.
You first?
Yeah, let's all
Sure,
do, let's
Kelly, go
all
first.
do
You go,
one.
pass it down.
It's a good time for a
I
dab.
guess.
Yeah.
Or,
Hell, you go first.
oh,
Go
okay.
ahead, ladies first.
Oh, God.
Just you can put her down on there if you
Then
want,
just
or
press
just
a
hold
button.
it.
Yeah, this middle button, the big one.
Yeah, just press that once and
That's
then wait
it.
for
And then when
to
it
turn
goes green,
I got this
Second,
dab
and
kit.
then I lift it when I'm done.
taking my job.
Wait, I'm gonna watch because I don't.
We don't need the dab king anymore. I can talk people through this. I still don't know how to heat it up. I don't know a lot about it. Plus, I'm not a king.
I think I did it.
I think you did.
Hell yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, like a
Here,
like a
hold on
pro,
second.
because you're supposed to blow it right out. I always forget and
fill it.
hold it in like a fool.
Yeah. That burns. You like the burn?
No, not really. But you know, in other cases, people want you to hold it in. You know,
Yeah,
they get
yeah.
mad if you don't hold it in long enough. It's all very confusing.
This is the thing. Try to ghost your hit.
Technology
So
is
there's-
crazy.
Where you put it? Where are you putting it at?
There's a
You stick
little
it in the hole,
cup down
Andy.
there.
No, I know. I didn't know. I wanted to see how far deep it was.
Yeah, it's just a little cup in there. and
I just
then-
wanted to say stick it in the hole.
You guys would be a field day for Michael Scott right now. Everything out of your mouth, so you can say that's what she said.
Why not?
Wait, who is that guy?
The guy from the office.
What guy?
Agent Michael Scar.
Oh man, I want to know who this Fisher guy is though.
I just
Searching
don't-
for
That's
Fisher.
delicious.
Searching for Bobby Fisher
Yeah,
should
would
have
you
been
like
about this guy and not about the chess.
I don't get abbreviating 3 single syllable words. OMG and oh my god are the same.
Yeah, like why did it take
Are
that
you just trying to save
I love
ink?
I
I don't understand it.
Oh,
long? Oh, you mean like why do people say it now?
I mean, why did it happen there, and why has
Yeah, why
it
is it a
caught
thing?
on? Same thing with what the fuck. You're not
Just-
saving any time.
I think he's trying to be dramatic with the OMG, like O period, M period, G period. What does that mean? Oh my God. You know,
But
like
why wouldn't you just
all of
put-
his writing has a lot of confusing
Yeah.
It's like
names in it.
It's an original tweet. It's like an early dawn tweet.
I mean, he puts quotes around things.
is
He
awesome.
puts things in the
he
the
knows
center of the
grammar. Yeah, he knows
page.
how to write.
No, but it's also crazy. That's not proper punctuation. To have a quote that has an exclamation point, skip a line, and then but,
And then just come off fresh with no capital letter, like that didn't happen.
and then here he's got double space, terrible spelled
Head
terribly.
capitaling-
Two
capitalizing.
exclamation points
Sorry.
isn't an official thing.
He's an excited guy. He's
really-
just excited.
got into Twitter before it was a
I'm really getting into his shit. All caps for Dear Mr. Winston. This guy, like, was born to be on the internet.
Right.
This guy should be tweeting right
He's
now.
a
No,
troll.
right. He was aware, they were like more aware of history still, and were like, I'm gonna write my own history, so I'm gonna write this eloquent thing to you. And guess what? The biggest SMD at the end is an OMG. Because he's like,
What's SMD?
Suck my dick.
yeah.
Can I, I only knew that because I used to have a bit where I'd say FMG and I'd have to wait a while for the audience to put it together.
to get it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna
I did
take
sort of
that.
just yell it out. Sorry.
I'm gonna take that.
It was an indictment of LOL. I hated LOL.
I hated it.
I could not stand it. It was really
I agree with you.
a big pet peeve, so I had a
just-
bit about it where I respond SMD.
LOL it's made a comeback. LOL. I feel
I like haha.
I always
just
like
a
Yeah, ha ha
Ha-ha.
indicates actual
I feel
laughter.
like you get made fun of as a guy saying LOL. You just have to go.
Right? Why did it become feminine?
I don't
it's
know
just
why.
annoying no matter who's doing
I
it.
brought
What's
it back.
worse though? That
It's more of a
Yeah.
LOL.
LOL's
Well, now it's
What's worse? Yeah, what's worse?
or 2 exclamation points.
Yeah.
This guy was so
He
far
knew.
ahead of his
He really
time.
knew.
He added exclamation points. Oh yeah.
Well, he
At
has
the
2
end,
there.
he has 2 at the end. The last one.
And there's that
too.
one thing you can add to a text now where you're just saying, yeah, like it's just
Oh,
2
yeah.
exclamation
He's
points.
the first one
yeah.
who did that, maybe.
He made
That's
emojis.
an important document. If anyone has the original document, hit up Doug.
I'm about to like this, by the way.
Yeah,
if
don't do
anybody's
that.
watching.
You could. It probably wouldn't break.
At least people don't say that in real life. That like OMG. You ever meet somebody
Yeah.
that says OMG?
Of course.
I fucking hate that.
Beetlejuice sings it. OMG. Look at me. Fancy and formal.
He's making fun of it though.
That's what this guy's doing, I think, too.
Yeah, he's making fun of it. Wow.
Wow, words.
I don't know how that guy sings like that 8 nights a week.
Dude. And all the voices he
8
does.
shows a week. Not 8
Does he
nights
have
a
more
week.
stage time than he gets screen time?
Yeah, I was in green tea.
Yeah.
He's only on screen for like 15 minutes or 11 minutes.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna nap over here for a second.
he's in it about the same amount because it's like it's a longer musical. The same amount percentage, I'd say.
There's gags from the movie, but they stuff comes flying so fast that you're just sort of like part of the fun is recognizing it from the movie, but it doesn't dwell on any of the things that happen in the movie.
It wasn't trying too hard to be the movie.
It's not like
it was
fan
its own
servicey too much.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And I think it's cool that to give the girl more to do because
Give her
the people
depth.
that play the ghosts, the Maitlands, I think they're both amazing musical theater people, but the characters just have to be bland by definition.
Mm-hmm.
So if the whole thing had been about them, then they wouldn't have stood out. Like they're fun in that because everything else is so dark and dreary. Yeah. But having it be about the girl. Because everybody fell in love with Winona Ryder in that movie.
Yeah. And her voice was good as singing.
And Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, they're good in it, but it's just like, they're just...
I saw
They're all
Beetlejuice on Broadway.
mamby-pamby.
Yeah.
It was good.
Beetlejuice freaked me out when I was little. I
So
liked
much
it.
Dude, I was
Beetlejuice
him for
stuff.
Halloween a few years ago.
I always thought that the sandworms were like the Tremors, the movie Tremors.
Yeah.
And the same. I thought they were the same thing for the longest time.
Holy shit, only 30 seconds left? What
I'd like to see
happened?
Fred Ward in a new Beetlejuice.
Plugs, you guys. Say whatever you want to say.
Yell it out.
What do you got
He's
coming
got
up? What are you doing? Our next show is August
Holly
13th
Weirdo.
at 12:15. Holly Weirdo on Twitter.
IMD Weed.
Andy Juett on social media.
At Andy Juett, everything.
Juett.
Juett.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug.
Oh, and Kelly's podcast
LOL.
is called IMD Weed.
Yeah.
I love that.
Super fun.
I was on it once. Go find that episode. We argue about Predator.
It was good. I don't know.
And we'll see you next week at 12:15. We're keeping it going. Thanks.